47 years old. I haven't been keeping that a secret. It's just not like a fun number to be like, hey, everybody. And I'm menopausal. Maybe I have intentionally been not talking about that one. I was 15 years younger than my mom, so I had a lot of anger in addition to a hard time with it. I lost a lot of strength. My workout recovery suddenly just sucked. I was having balance issues. I fell in an auditorium in front of like a whole pile of strangers. And I mean, I bit it, tripped and like flew across the room and landed really hard on my knees. Nothing was broken, but it was months to heal the soft tissue injury part of that. Not to mention the pride part of that. I injured my back squatting a year and a half ago. I'm just getting back into heavier lifts now. Anyways, I didn't want to talk about it because it just felt like I was falling apart physically, mentally, and during the pandemic, which was a hard time for everyone. But I think I'm at a place where I've made peace with it. Estrogen hormone replacement therapy, my favorite thing in the world. Definitely helping with the making peace part. And I got a lot of other great things in my life, like my dog, my family, my team, my garden, and y'all. So here's a rapid fire of the things that have been extremely helpful for me as a menopausal female. Doing more low intensity exercise. I hike 3 or 4 miles every morning with my dog. And I just bring you along for part of it. I am still powerlifting, but I'm incorporating a lot more accessory work, meaning things that work like all the small muscles, mobility, range of motion, and balance. In terms of diet shifts, my transition to a nutrivore philosophy happened over the same period of time. So that meant getting over my food fears and expanding my diet, incorporating a lot of legumes, but also really being dedicated to upping my protein intake, but getting more of all of those nutrients that are especially important in menopause. Vitamin D, vitamin K, vitamin C, vitamin B6, magnesium, potassium, calcium. And I am privileged and incredibly fortunate to have an amazing doctor who listens to me and tests regularly and tweaks accordingly. But yeah, I guess this is my invitation for menopause related questions. We can talk about the nutrients that are supportive, maybe some of the symptoms that nobody talks about. We could normalize those a little bit. Like, I had no idea postnasal drip could be a menopause symptom. What? And maybe strategies for implementing those healthy habits that are really important, because knowing they help, but then actually figuring out how to fit them into our life, that's a whole thing too.